This was a simple video about the life cycle of servlet. Servlet is an advanced Java concept which has three methods: init, service and destroy. Usually the init method is the primary method which will be called only once. The service method will handle multiple client requests and send responses. And the destroy method will be called at the end. So these will be the servlet lifecycle methods. This slide represents the entire life cycle, including the creation of the servlet, initialization method, and the service method and the destroy method. So this will be the detailed view of the servlet life cycle. And when coming to the init, service and destroy methods, the service method will have two important methods, do get and do post method. The request handling will be done by the do get method, and the response handling will be done by the do post method. So whenever the class gets loads for the servlet, the HTTP request and the HTTP response methods will be working as the thread 1, and this will be the thread 2. So like this, there may be many requests and response. The HTTP request and response will take care of the request and response objects. When coming to the entire architecture of servlet, in the web browser, when we are giving a request to the web server, the server will take the request to the corresponding servlet 1 or the servlet 2 or whatever it may be. From the servlet, the response will be handed over to the web browsers. So the details of the servlets will be stored in the database. So this will be the entire architecture, how a web browser will work when it contains more number of servlets and request and response objects. When coming to the different methods of servlets, the initialization, service and destroy methods, inside the service methods there are many sub methods: do get, do post, do head, do options, do trace, do put and do delete methods. So the service method is an important method which handles mainly the request and response object based on these functions. So it will be the processing method of that. The service method will be very important for the processing of the request and response to the web browsers. This was a detailed overview of the servlet life cycle. Thank you.